Good morning, everybody. How are we doing this morning? Well, I came up here after our bad news yesterday and got that little bit of the field finished off and cut, and went ahead and emptied out our combine, emptied out the truck, and took it over and started a swath into the neighbor's field so that we could get his barley cut. I briefly had a conversation with him on the phone just to check on him and see what he wanted done. He wants me just to store his barley in his silo. Um, he thanked me and said whatever needs to be done to his farm as far as working the ground. He said all of his tractors and equipment are up there, combine, everything. He said I was more than welcome to use it instead of my own. And I just told him, I said, hey, I've got everything set up, not a worry. I can run my own equipment up there for you. So that's so far what I've got set up. Now, there wasn't supposed to be any rain in the forecast, but I came down here this morning while I was waiting for things to dry up a little bit, and thought, well, I get this baled up and at least have that done, and then I could go over to his field and start working on stuff for him. But as I have found out, now that there's rain in the forecast, we're a little too close to that one. Now that there's rain in the forecast, I'm going to have to hurry. I'm going to have to hurry a lot. He doesn't know. Back to the other, he doesn't know when he's going to be home. They're saying it could be anywhere from a week to a couple of weeks, just depending on how his recovery goes. I guess it was fairly severe of a heart attack. I think it was much more than anybody anticipated, but I guess we just kind of wait and see. His daughter is staying up at the house and said if there's anything that I need monetarily, just let her know. And of course, I told her, I said, well, I'm not worried about the monetary side of it. Let's just get him feeling better and get him back home, you know. So that would be the positive. But like I said, for now, we're just kind of, we're in hurry mode, you know. We gotta hurry. We don't want his crop to get rained on because our window for harvesting is so narrow right now that it would be almost a travesty if he lost it. Because I know, he's retired. He just uses it for a little bit of income, but it's not his primary, income. But I know it helps him pay his taxes for everything, and I want to be respectful of him. So we're gonna run up to that field of his real quick, and we'll go ahead and get that harvest underway for him. So I'll see you here in just a few moments. Okay, we have made it up here. Took a little bit to walk up here, but it really is kind of a beautiful day, and if it does start raining, I got a way home. So we're going to fire up the combine. I made it up around the corner, and the tank was full, so I just came back here. We will head back up there and see if we can get a good round around this field. His field's a little different. I'm honestly not used to it, but I can just chop the straw, throw it on the ground. He doesn't have any use for the bales. He asked me if I wanted to buy them from him, and I said, well, no, I'll have more than plenty off of this year's harvest, so I was okay. I didn't need the bales. So I mean, I probably could have bought them off of him, and I'm sure he wouldn't have charged me as much as getting them, but as you can see, we have plenty of bales to get us by for quite a while with the cattle. So, yeah, it's all right. It'll provide some nutrients back into the ground after harvest. So that'll be a positive. But yeah, I don't know what's going to happen. I figure, as long as he needs it, we'll help out. Little extra fuel or a little extra cost for this and that, not the end of the world. We can cover it for a while. But anyway, I guess for now, I'm going to go ahead and run this in a time lapse, and we will finish this harvest up. I'll see you here in a few. First load in the truck. I didn't bring the trailer up here. I should have, so we could have filled both, but it's just a short distance right up here to where we dump off for him, so it's not so bad. I did notice that the grass field that we rent is ready again for cutting, so we will probably look at that here pretty soon. Oh, I still got to get my stuff out of here. That's okay. It can sit here. I'm sure it's not going to bother anybody. But yeah, look at our oats. Our oats look really good. Let's see here. That's dumping out okay. Move a little more center here. But, oh, looks like he's got some manure over in his manure spreader. That's interesting. Wonder what he was doing with that. But like I said, we'll get this all dumped out here, and we'll just go ahead and get that cut. Hopefully we can get it cut before the rain comes. I would prefer not to fight with that at all. So we'll kind of put a little bit of a foot in the throttle situation here to get it done. I hope we can. Sure we can. But anyway, let's get back to it. See you in a few. I am done with that harvest, and we beat the rain. So excellent deal for me. Um, and it's an excellent deal for my neighbor. I mean, in reality, I uh, I think in the long run he'll be very pleased that it got cut before the rain actually took place. I've noticed the clouds are building, so that will be kind of interesting. We'll get this last load, except for one more up here for him, and then after that, I I don't know. I don't know what we're going to be up against. I see the grass is ready to be cut. It'd be nice to go ahead and get that grass cut. But with rain looming, there's just no way. I think pretty much this is all we're going to be able to accomplish, I think. But we'll see. Oh, wait, what? Hold on a minute. Alrighty, well, that was an interesting phone call. I was not expecting the phone call I just got. That was the dealership. Apparently, with the advent of harvest, a lot of people have traded in some older harvesters. And so he was wanting to know how I liked the Massey Ferguson. And of course, I told him, well, it's good harvester. I have no issues with it whatsoever, other than the grain tank's really small. Well, he said that there's a gentleman here in the county that really would like to have a Kubota. Specifically, was looking at the Kubota that I have. Now, he said he has a combine down there that has a larger grain tank, a larger header trailer, everything. And if I trade in the Kubota and the Massey Ferguson combine, he will work out a deal with me to, work out a better deal with me. We'll go ahead and take this home while we got it and run back up here. He'll work out a better deal with me on a total package for a little bit. It's used, but kind of low cost, and a tractor. So not only out of the deal, this just barely fits through here, man. Just like my fields. Not only will he work out a deal for a combine, but a tractor that is comparable in size for roughly the same money. I didn't think that was too bad of a deal, but I told him I'd have to come down and have a look and see what I thought, if it was worth it to me or not. So we're going to do that after we get this combine home and his last load dropped off. So I'll just jump cut here and get the combine home, get that last load run up, and we'll see you back in a few. All right, here we are back at the field. Got the combine put away. Went ahead and hooked up the Kubota to the bale trailer because I got thinking about it. I'd better get those bales off of that field before it rains too. I don't want them sitting there. So we'll be a little bit late getting down to the dealership, but that's okay. The main thing is take care of our own before we worry about business deals. I'm actually kind of curious what he is suggesting as far as a combine. I kind of wish I would have asked him instead of just going on blind luck and seeing what he said. So hopefully we'll figure it out. And hopefully we'll figure it out pretty quickly. I mean, I'm not too sure even what kind of tractor he could have that would interest me, like the Kubota. don't get me wrong, I love that Kubota. But if there is a deal to be made that gets me in a bigger combine, may step me down out of a new tractor, maybe it's worth it. I don't know. I guess when we get home and get everything figured out, we'll see what happens. Could be really interesting. Oh, and that's something else. I did not expect that many bales off of that field. That was just unbelievable. Very, very pleased about it, though. Very pleased about that. So, yeah, see what happens. All right. I think we'll get this thing under cover here, just in case it starts to get nasty. I mean, I got a cover on it, but it's always good to store anything you can in the shed. Or at least I think it is. Get that hooked back up for the future. Okay, let's go get in the Kubota and let's get these bales picked up off the field. And again, I'll time lapse this because I know that can probably be rather boring to see over and over again. But we'll time lapse it and we'll see you when it's all said and done. Welcome back, everybody. As you can see, I decided to sell these bales because I have so many and I don't need the extra. Decided to sell them, or at least the ones that I brought down here. Price was okay. It gave us a little bit of extra money in our pockets, and yeah, it worked out pretty good. It's kind of a last minute decision, so I apologize. But I'm going to go ahead and cut it right here to save my battery for the rest of it. And I'll see you guys back at the field. Okie dokie. Here we are. Right back here at the field. We'll get this folded down. And we'll get to picking up these bales. Oh no. Oh no. We're going to have to hurry. I hear the rain on the roof starting to come down. We are going to have to hurry and get these bales out of this field before it starts getting muddy. Man. Son of a gun. Just a few moments. Well, that changes things a little bit here. That changes things quite a bit. We only got a few of them, thankfully, so it shouldn't take us too long to get them picked up here. Man, I can't believe that rain. I mean, it's gonna happen. It's just part of life, but ruts starting to leave. Look at all the dirt I'm kicking up. Come on, come on, come on. All Alrighty, we got them picked up. Let's get out of here. Let's get back to the farm and get these put away. Wow. I can't believe that. That is upsetting. But it is what it is. That's just the joy farmers endure with good old Mother Nature. But anyway, looks like we are running out of time. So, for next time, we'll head on down to the dealership, which will be today, in our excuse me, in our next video. And let's go around. We'll head on down to the dealership and see what kind of deal that our guy has down there for us. I mean, it must have been pretty substantial or he wouldn't have called, I would think. Or he thought it was. So we'll just have to wait and see. For now, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.